Welcome back to F1 2019. This is season 2 of our F1 2019 career mode. And yes, we are back with McLaren. However, things are a little bit different. You may have noticed at the end of last season, McLaren wasn't too happy with my performance. So for this season, I'm gonna need to watch out. McLaren has told me that I've got until the Spanish Grand Prix, which isn't very far away, to be in first or second place in the Constructors' Championship. If we're not doing that for McLaren, we get the boot and we've gotta go somewhere else. So we are fighting for our drive. In terms of the performance of the cars, we didn't actually do any upgrades over the off-season. However, we are working on a bunch right now, and if they all get applied, we are going to be mega quick. However, in terms of the progress history, the big winner is the Williams boys, now the 4th fastest car, and Red Bull losing out a lot of pace. We'll have to see how things go, though. We need to focus on being second or first in the Constructors' Championship in only a couple of races, so that starts today. Let's jump on track for qualifying. I absolutely love this place in F1. I don't know if it's this that like the track itself is really good, or if it's just from all the years that I've played F1 before, I've gotten very familiar with this circuit and stuff, but it feels good to be racing here again. Anyways, the pressure is on. We've got to stress out and make sure that we're doing good for the McLaren boys. We are officially the second driver as well. I mean, I'm not surprised. Sebastian Vettel is a hell of a driver and was destroying us at the end of the last season. So, I mean, it's going to be on him as well to get us some big points. But McLaren's laid it out very clearly for us that we've just got to do well. Like I was saying, though, that starts today. Lando Norris is back at Renault? I didn't even look at the drivers' transfers. I don't know who's on what team. I completely forgot to look. Oh, I'm so rattled now. I completely forgot to look. Welcome back, the milkman. Giovinazzi sets the quickest lap time. That's surprising. You can see my driving's just got off. Ever since I saw Lando's name is back. Kimi is with the new team as well. What is going on? All right, get to the finish line. I want to see who's on what team. All right, and across we go. Quickest lap in qualifying. Okay, all right, so let's see who's on what team. Nico Hülkenberg is still on Renault. Okay, Lando Norris is also on Renault. Danny Rick has moved to, I think that's Williams. Lance Stroll has gone to Alfa Romeo. And that's about it. Honestly, there haven't been that many changes. But okay, that's going to take some time to get used to. Lance is back. Lando is back. Let's focus on qualifying. Let's get back our game plan. How are we? We are currently 6th place. Okay, we're going to do another lap, obviously. We'll be able to do way better than that. But Melbourne GP, we've dropped down to P12. We cannot stay there. We're going to need to put in one hell of a lap. Let's go. Clean air. We better be green coming around this track again. Well, we're green. I can't see by how much right now. We're a second green. We're looking good. Let's get to the line. 1.1 seconds green. We go P2. That is an improvement. I mean, there's still people, obviously, who have to finish up their laps, but I think
we're all ready for tomorrow's race.
Vettel, what are you doing? What are you doing? Vettel, we're trying to get first or second, and you're out here qualifying 10th place in the second quickest car. What are you doing? Anyways, it's race time in Australia. Let's get going. Melbourne GP. All right, so let's take a look at today's grid. I mean, it's possible people have penalties. I highly doubt it. Valtteri on the top spot, being followed up by Max Verstappen. Pierre Gasly directly in front of us. Lewis down in 6th place. That's not a great start for him. Devon Butler down in 8th. Our teammate in 9th. That means somebody did get a penalty in the opening race. Charles Leclerc down in 16th. That's an awful start. Lance in 18th. Wow. Okay. And Danny Rick picked up the penalty. So Albert Park, what are we going to do around here? We've obviously got to start on the soft compound tires. The game suggests, one-stop strategy. Jump onto the hards on lap 9 and then go to the end of the race on those. A 20-lap stint on the hard compound tires. Okay, so let's get ready to go. Season 2 of F1 2019. Clutch in, rev it up. And away we go for the Australian Grand Prix, immediately up to Rich Revs, right in the back of Gasly. We might try to send one up the inside. He gets blocked by his teammate Max Verstappen. We get a warning for a collision. We didn't bump him, I don't think, really. Our car's still in fine condition. What a start to this race. We're already going down to lean. Let's keep it up with these guys, save some fuel immediately. So obviously we don't know what upgrades everybody else has been doing. I don't know if these Red Bull boys have finally got their stuff together and can go in a straight line quickly. We'll have to see down the pit straight. However, we will have to see as I get very close to the back of that Red Bull. Come on. Oh, I don't like this car with so much fuel in it. The AI is way better at dealing with the extra weight than I am. Valtteri Bottas leads us away after lap number 1. Nicely done. We're going to continue to stick with these guys. I can see on the mini-map, Sebastian Vettel has jumped quite a few people. It looks like he's in P5 or 6 at the moment. So for the moment, we're going to stick with these guys. I'm going to use a little bit of Rich Revs. We're going to go down in our fuel, catch up to Max Verstappen a little bit. So as soon as we get that DRS, we're going to hopefully be able to sail on by. The car's feeling very, very heavy with all this extra fuel in it. I wanted to burn it off now. Oh, look at us behind Max now. With a good exit here. Nope, I had to lift. I don't like that corner, man. This car's feeling real heavy, but look at this. We're sticking with, we're reeling in. Oh, buddy. Oh, yeah, that Red Bull still struggles in a straight line. We didn't even reduce our downforce like crazy for this race. This is just, we're just running normal. Max, you gonna cover off the inside? You're not, but I run deep. Keep it on the road. Max is still right alongside us. And we get the line. There we go. Sorry, bud. We got places to be. We got to catch up to Bottas. He's still got the fastest lap in this race. For the moment, though, we got to just put in some quick laps. It's lap number 4. Our pit stop is on lap 9, so we've still got plenty of time. Danny Rick, no, following his real-life situation. He's already out of it. Guys, I have absolutely no idea what happened to Danny Rick. There's actually a kind of good battle going on here between a Williams and a Ferrari. Oh, I found a Danny Rick. He's parked it up. That's a big time engine blow up. Never mind. So, update. It's been a couple of laps now. I've run away from Max Verstappen a little bit. He was before that. He was outside the DRS detection point. I'm sort of losing Bottas up in the distance. These soft compound tires are sort of falling off the cliff right now. It's like they're not even that worn. By the way, my DRS actually broke. So I've got no DRS if Max goes past. However, we're 55% on these softs. It's not even like they're overheating or anything. It's just they're sort of falling off a cliff, which is really annoying. I'm having to drive super slowly and like nurse these tires around. And while I'm doing that, I'm just losing Bottas up in front, which is really frustrating. Because of that now, Max is probably going to try to look at one up the inside. Oh, he's actually going for it up the inside. Tries to stick it through. I'm brave on the horsepowers. And he's got the DRS, and the second DRS detection point is going to kill me there. And I'm not going to be able to send it up the inside. Max! Man locked it up and then squished me. I mean, fair. It's a Max thing to do. All right, well, here we go. We are jumping in. Max is opting to stay out, as is Valtteri. If I'm the only one coming in, oh, there's actually, that's a Red Bull. That would be Pierre Gasly behind. He's also come in. There we go. There are his men running out. Here we go. The boys in blue currently, and hard compound tires go. Finally nailed a launch off there. Lean revs. Sorry, forgot about that. Gasly caught up a little bit. We're going to drop down quite a number of positions here. And we've got Magnussen, Albon, Sainz all in front of us now on softs. They must be going for a 2 pit stop strategy. Anyways, let's run in standard revs, see if we can catch these guys up in front. I doubt we'll be able to. Well, with a little bit of rich revs, I actually caught up to these guys in front. It's Albon and Sainz. We're actually on a green lap right now on the hards. I don't really understand that, but if I can go for one on Albon, I will definitely give it a go. Albon, I'm sorry, bud. I'm just a little quicker than you. Ooh, please don't squeeze me. Why you squeeze me so much, buddy? We're friends. Maybe, probably. I want to be friends. Anyways, thank you for not yeeting me off the road there. up to P9. Carlos Sainz in front on the softs. Are you serious, Carlos Sainz? There are so many people in the pits. That is Max Verstappen up in front. And just like that, with a little undercut, we overtake Max. Give him a little bump as we go past. There was a yellow flag there for our teammate Vettel, who's trying to sabotage us. Okay, what do? How do you go so wrong? You bugger! Gasly! That is Gasly behind, I think. And he just takes off our teammate. You pit maneuvered him. Anyways, we've got Max behind, who's on the medium compound tires. He's a little bit behind. He will probably catch us up. We've really got to do something about our tire wear. We've currently got one upgrade in the works that actually helps our tire wear, which will hopefully start us in the right direction. But these guys are just all making their tires last so much longer than me, I can't really compete. Anyways, let's go on Carlos. We've been following him around for a little while now. The man seems to be struggling hardcore with his tires. He's got to go in. There he goes. Finally, that's going to be for mediums for sure. We didn't damage our car with that, did we? No, we didn't. Okay, good. So now we got Max behind. We got to put in some laps. Bottas is on the mediums all the way in front as well. This doesn't look good for me. I'm on the slower tires. Max is probably going to get us. There's 2 Red Bulls behind us, actually. We got to watch out. So, update. It's been quite a number of laps now. We still got 10 laps left in this Grand Prix. However, you might notice Bottas is completely gone. You can't even see him on the mini-map anymore. And the Red Bull boys, well, they've dropped back a lot. And I don't really understand why. Verstappen's been on the medium compound tires. However, I think when Gasly came out of the pits, he started battling with his teammate, or they ran into some problem. For the past little while, we've just sort of been sitting in our own little world all the way up here. Like, we've been putting in fairly good times, and oh, there's been a collision. The Red Bull boys are going at it again, crashing into more people. Oh, the Red Bull boys, they've got the sniper out, and they have taken out the engine of Checo. I think that's him. Yeah, there you go. Sergio Perez is out of the Grand Prix. That is unfortunate. And, we're still sitting here with like a 5-second lead. We're 10 seconds behind Valtteri Bottas. He's been pulling away nearly a second every single lap. And, Verstappen's 4.2 seconds behind. I think we've got second place lined up for ourselves quite nicely here. Well, boys, we come to the final lap of this Grand Prix, and as predicted, it's been a pretty uneventful one. The only thing I can tell you is Pierre Gasly has now somehow overtaken Max Verstappen, even though Gasly is on the hard compound tires. I would imagine Max on the mediums, his tires probably died off after quite a bit of battling with Gasly. So, I mean, I'm just saying we did just about everything that we could here in our little McLaren. I mean, if we had some better tire wear stuff, maybe we could have rivaled Valtteri Bottas for first, but I'm not going to complain. With a second place finish in our bright orange McLaren, Valtteri Bottas is your race winner. We're going to bring it home in second place. What a way to... I think I just broke my front wing. No, I'm all good. Second. Not bad. Well, I'm sure the Mercedes boys are going to be happy with that. They win both the drivers and constructors last year, and they're continuing it already. First place for Valtteri Bottas. I want to see where everybody else finished, though. All right, so our teammate Sebastian Vettel dropping... Actually, I guess he moves up to 9th position, or to 8th position from 9th position. Lewis Hamilton drops down from 6th all the way to 9th. That sucks. Verstappen did actually get overtaken by the Haas of Kevin Magnussen. Lance Stroll not having a bad race. Lando Norris out of the points by a lot. Double DNFs there. In terms of the standings, it's obviously exactly the way the race finished, but constructors, we are 3rd place. We're 6 points behind first, 3 behind Red Bull. Oh, boys, we need to step it up. It should be pretty interesting to see if we can get in the top 2. Until next time, though, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys soon with some more F1 2019 gameplay. See you then. Bye!